Uttishthata. Pratarata Sakaya. Very good. Uttishthata. Pratarata. Uttishtha is Mahaprana. Uttishthata. Tarata Sakhaya. Tarata Sakhaya. Yajurveda 35.10. 35.10. Uttishtata Pratarata Sakhaya. So in this mantra, God is addressing we souls. He says, Sakhaya, you are all my friends. I love you. It's a very hearty addressing of my friends. Satchidananda is supreme, it's all fine. We are Satchit only, we have got our own limitations. But still addresses with all love and affection. Oh my friends, Sakhaya, Uttisthata, get up. And Pratarata, swim along well. Tarata is swimming. Tri Tarana Samplavanayo. Swim along well. What is this swimming? In most of the Vedic literature and many other things, they refer to this very span of life as a big ocean. They call it as Bhava Sagara. Sagara is ocean. Bhava is this mundane life. Once we have taken birth, we are supposed to be in this life and cross over. And how is this life? In the same mantra we find that it is full of boulders, with all ups and downs, with all bouncing waves, and that is real life. You have to take the brunt of it, you have to be strong enough and cross it. That's the purpose of human life. So we cross over this span, number one, and over a period, we cross over this birth and death cycle. So crossing over birth and death cycle is referred to as moksha, mukti, salvation, bliss, anything. So they are comparing this whole life to a big ocean with all its waves and boulders and other things. Now this you have to cross over. I cannot keep quiet. I cannot run away and escape from this. I am in it already. Once I am born, I am in the sea. I am in the river. Okay, maybe river, sea, ocean, anything is okay. It has got a lot of obstacles, a lot of problems. Of course, we do have the brighter side of it also. Fine. Now this we have to cross over efficiently. I have to gear myself up. That gearing myself up is what is called as Uttisthata. Get up. Get up. Don't feel disappointed. Don't feel frustrated. Don't feel lack of confidence. You can do it. You can do it. Get up. Do it. You are meant for that. As a human being, you can do it. Maybe I may not be able to do as my neighbor does, as my friend does. Don't compare with them. You can do what best you can do it. Don't compare with anyone. Get up, gear yourself up. Equip yourself with all the knowledge and strength what is required to cross over this whole river with boulders. And do it well. Pratarata, prize well. In a wonderful way do it. How can this crossing over be wonderful? With all dedication you do it. With all love you do it. With a sense of duty you can do it. You feel that it's a burden on me. You cannot swim along, fine. If you truly feel that it is something forced on you, you cannot enjoy it. Don't it. Anyhow you are crossing, enjoy it. Little ups and downs will be there. Okay, take it along. Uttisthata, get up, get yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. Cross over. Be happy. Cross over well. Oh friend. So in that tone he is telling. In a friendly tone he is telling that you can do it. It's fine. Pratarata, Sakhayaha, Uttishtata, Pratarata. You have no option. When you have no option and you are to cross over this river, definitely do it with love and affection, love it. Doing it with all hatred, doing it with a negative mind, will avoid it. When you can't avoid it, enjoy it. Over. That is formula is giving. If you can avoid it. If you can't, enjoy it. Anyhow, you can't avoid it. Why do you grumble? Why do you complain? Take it in a positive sense and say, okay, I'll go along with it. When it is not possible for you to avoid it, and it's unavoidable, read. Uttishtata pratarata sakhayaha. Swim well, cross across well. Get up and do it. Then he remember mantras like this. It is possible for us to get up. Whenever our spirits are down, yes, it happens. It happens. Sometimes you'll be highly spirited. Sometimes you'll be depressed. It happens. So when your spirits are down, when you are depressed, remembering and understanding mantras like this or pieces of mantras like this will immediately pump into a lot of strength and spirit. And with that added spirit, yes, you can get up and do things well. Whatever the depression is in us, we can get over that. Uttishtata pratarata sakhayaha. Yes. I cannot be dull. I cannot take life as a burden. I take life with a sportive spirit. A sportive spirit and taking life with a sportive spirit is explained in several other Veda mantras. It says, play, it's a game for you, play. Who wins or who loses, don't worry about it. We are playing not for winning's sake. We are not worried about losing the game. We are playing the game for enjoying the play. That's important. I enjoy the play, over. How long I play is the core of the whole game, not winning or losing. This game is like that. At one point of time, I lose definitely. I know it. So I'm not bothered about winning or losing. However I try, cannot win. I lose. That's okay. But my whole crux of the matter is, crux of the issue is how long I play well and enjoy the game. At the end, I lose it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not bothered at all. So playing the game well is what is known as sportive spirit. Playing is important. Uttishtata pratarata sakhayaha. Next one. Apa dushwapnam. Dushwapnam. Sha is murdhanya. Apa dushwapnam. Dushwapnyam. Sorry. Apa dushwapnyam. Swapnyam. Panaya ma. Dushwapnyam suva. Apa dushwapnyam suva. 35.11. Apa dushwapnyam suva. Dushwapnya. The straight meaning is bad dreams. Swapna, seeing, saying, what you get when you are sleeping. Dus means that which is not comfortable. It's a bad dream. It's in continuation of what we discussed so far. Uttishtata pratarata sakhayaha. In the span of life, we come across bad dreams. Good moments are also there. Good moments are also there. Maybe some bad moments also are there. Now what is our prayer? Dushwapnam asuva. Apasuva. Apasuva, let them all go away. Let us not be bothered by bad dreams. How do you define bad dreams? On the face of it is sleeping and getting a dream, a bad dream, okay. A nightmare, okay. That's on the face of it. But if you go deep into it, it refers to all uncomfortable junctures and all comfortable situations in the life. It's all a bad dream. It's an unhappy experience. That unhappy experience is referred as dushwapnyam. Yes, we do have a lot of such uncomfortable experiences. Here the prayer is apaswa, let them all go away. Let me be free from such uncomfortable situations. Answer is the same question. Will it happen automatically? No. Take for example the physical sleep only. When do I get deep sleep? When I work hard and my body and mind needs rest. If I am not hard working, I am not getting good sleep. We should labor, we should sweat. Then we get a good sleep. Number one. Number two, mind should be clear. If I am worried, I will not get sleep. The same thing applies here. Be hard working, perform your duty. Number two, think positive and make yourself relaxed. Then you get a good sleep. That means then you get a comfortable way of living. There will not be nightmares. If you give place in your heart to kama, krodha, lobha, moha, the internal enemies, that will keep you disturbed throughout. You cannot get sleep, first of all. Even if you get, you will have nightmares. It's your experience. When I'm disturbed and go to sleep, I don't get good sleep. I don't get deep sleep, relaxing sleep. I don't get it. If my intentions are good, if my way of life is good, my thoughts are good, yes, I get sleep, and the sleep will be undisturbed deep sleep. No nightmares, no dushwapnya. Apa dushwapnyam suva. Apaswa. Apaswa means let it be away, let it be at bay. Let them not disturb me. They will not. I can be resistant to that dushwapnya. It is in my court. The ball is in my court. If I am susceptible for dushwapna, it comes. The problem is not with dushwapnya. The problem is with my being susceptible for it or not. I can make myself foolproof with reference to dushwapnya. I can. Good thoughts, good work, good labor, hard labor, and relax. Beautiful sleep you get. Deep sleep. Maybe here and there we get little dream also, doesn't matter. But that will not be dushwapnya. It will not be nightmare. Pleasant dreams we may get. Fine. Nightmares we experience when our internal thing is corrupted. Our internal thoughts are corrupted. And if they are motivated by anger, jealousy, avariciousness, these are the things in us, and it will corrupt our whole internal structure. And with that corrupted internal structure, I will not get sleep. Even if I get, I will experience nightmares. It's true for sleep, it's true for our life. Apa dushwapnyam suva. 35:11. Yajurveda. Syona prithvi no bhava. Syona prithvi no bhava. That is earth become prithvi. That is earth become naha for us, naha syona bhava. That is become favorable and pleasing and welfare giving to us. We live on this earth. I cannot live without this earth. I am dependent on it. Now this earth has to give me all what I need. All what I need for my sustenance, for my living. That's the source. So that is the source for me. I have to maintain it, I have to protect it. Only then it will be favorable and the one which gives me all that I need for my sustenance. Sivana is all that is favorable, all that it caters to my needs, not greeds, needs. Let it be so, let this earth be so. Earth is my home, earth is my shelter, earth is my resort. But this resort has to be comfortable, pleasing to me. Number one, I have to maintain it. Number two, I have to deserve it from the other side. Though it is good, if I am not deserving, I will not be able to experience the pleasure of living in this house. Siyona Prithvi no Bhava. How? Is a source of my sustenance. So I will be very careful and diligent while handling with it. I cannot exploit it. What is it you are doing today? Our very way of life throughout the globe is in such a way that we are exploiting every resource what is available, including earth. Earth, water, light, sound, air, everything we are exploiting and spoiling and polluting. How can it be comfortable to us? How can it be a pleasing resort to us? How can I take shelter under that in a comfortable, in a happy way? Not possible. It is like sitting on the branch of a tree and cutting the very branch on which we are sitting. So foolish we are. Do I have an alternative? Okay, this earth finally fails. It cannot sustain it. Do I have one more earth? This is only one resort what we have got, and this also we are spoiling it. Due to our ignorance, due to our avariciousness, lobha, due to our discontentment, due to our cruelty, due to our being very selfish. We are spoiling the very resort where we are living. We are spoiling the very roof which is giving us a shelter. But here the prayer is, let that really help me out. Be really pleasing. Let this resort be a happy one. Let my stay in this resort be happy and comfortable. So first one, I have to work for it. Number two, I have to deserve it. So when I work for it, I deserve it. Even if it is there, if I don't deserve, I don't get it. It is there, but I will not be able to experience because I don't deserve it. When I don't deserve, even it is given to me, I cannot enjoy it. I cannot make my stay here enjoyable. Very simple example what you can understand is, if I want to enjoy sweets, which is available very much, I should not have diabetes, simple. If I am diabetic, even though I am supplied with bowls of sweet, I cannot enjoy it. Because I don't deserve it. I have not maintained myself in such a way to experience and enjoy it. It's my fault. It's available. It's not that it's not available, but it's available. This earth is available with all its resources, with all its wonderful things. But if I don't deserve it, I cannot experience any of it. It's not possible at all. So I have two things. One, I have to maintain it and get it. Number two, I should maintain myself in such a way that I will be able to experience it and enjoy it and make this whole life tolerable and wonderful. Both things I have to keep. And this prayer reminds me of that. Syona Prithvi no Bhava. That's my prayer. Mere prayer will not give me anything. That we have discussed several times. The prayer has to be converted into determination and action. Prarthana vai sankalpaha. If I determine and work accordingly, yes, it's possible for me to reap the benefits. A benefit we are discussing here, but it will not just get showered on us. We have to work for it, we have to deserve it. Here it is, Papa Prithvi no Suva, no Bhava. Apa Dushwapnyam Suva. Syona Prithvi no Bhava. So let it happen like this. The previous piece of Veda mantra, what it said, Apa Suva. Apa Suva means all Dushwapnam, all bad things, let it go away. And it will be replaced by Syona Prithvi no Bhava. All that is bad should get out, and all that is good, we want. I got several Veda mantras which works as a complementary mantra to this. Vishwani Deva, Savitar Duritani Paraswa. Duritani means all that is Dushwapnam is known as Durita. Let it go away. Yad Bhadram Tanna Asuva. That Bhadram is Syona here. What that is favorable, what is comfortable, what is enjoyable, let it come to us. There is Apasuva. Here, no Bhava. For us, let it happen. Only they mean the same thing, but the way of telling is slightly different. And what to remember finally is, mere prayer is useless. Prayer is fine, but it will not yield results unless the prayer is translated into determination and action. It's a thing what we have to clearly get imprinted on our souls. All the Puranic concepts and all the other thoughts which are running in the world, they say, pray, God will give you. No, it will not happen. Pray is okay, but God will not give it as it is. Pray, determine, practice. Finally, God will give. So there are two intermediate steps there between prayer and God's gifts. That we have to remember. And that two steps are totally dependent on our perseverance, our sadhana, our tapas. We don't do it, we don't get it. Here the link between prayer and the results. Next one. Indro Vishwasya Rajati. Indro.
Sharma ji, what is the address for Syona Prithvi no Bhava?
That is 3521. 3521, Yajurveda. Next one, Indro Vishwasya Rajati. This is 36.8. 36.8. Indro Vishwasya Rajati. Indra is that Satyananda, God. Vishwasya Rajati. He shines everywhere. Rajati is Rajadipta, to shine, to be present very much. Indro Vishwasya Rajati. In two angles we can understand this sentence. 36.2. 36.2 is his address. Indra is that Satyananda. He is everywhere. He shines everywhere. That he speaks of his omnipresence. He is there everywhere. There is no place without him. We are all in him, and it is in every one of us. Vishwasya Rajati. That omnipresence we have to understand. Once we understand that omnipresence, there is no question of going in search of it. That's all the difference. We go in search of God. We go to a pilgrim center, we go here, we go there, we go to a temple, a church, a mosque, this center. All we go in search of God. But you go in search of God. It's in you, you are in Him. Absolutely, there is no need for going in search of it. Now, this very search is causing a lot of problems. We are not able to find it in us. We are not able to find it where we are. And you are not able to experience God in us. Wherever we go, we'll never experience. But you spend a lot of time, lot of energy, lot of things and go in search of God. Absolutely not necessary. Foolish. It's in me. Why should I go in search of it? It's readily available. The only thing is I should deserve myself to experience it. That's the end of it. So this reminds us very clearly that you need not go in search of God. It is already in you. You are in it. You can experience God wherever you are. Provided you deserve it. That's the purpose. With the strength of the soul and the purity of the soul, you can experience it anywhere, any condition, any time. It is so pervading, omnipresent. Indro Vishwasya Rajati. This is one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it, it is the source of, it is the driving force for the whole world. It makes the whole world shine. It makes the whole world run. Vishwasya Rajati. It is everywhere and that is the driving force of the whole universe. What all is going on is subject to its rules and regulations and framework. Of course, within that framework we have little freedom. That's a different issue. Because we have got that freedom, yes, we are answerable to our actions, our thoughts, our words. That's fine. But the whole system is working. The whole system is driven by that divine force. Indro Vishwasya Rajati. That illuminates the whole world. You can take physical illuminance, you can also take spiritual. Physical illumination is the sun, stars, moon, etc. Without them we cannot live. We want that light, we want that radiance, we want that luminescence. Physical. Spiritual what? That luminescence is the bright thoughts. What is also referred to as light. I got that light. Yes, I can understand things clearly, decide clearly, track the right path. So it is physical as well as spiritual. Now who shines it? Actually, Indro Vishwasya Rajati. The same Satchananda. We don't have any recourse. We don't have any other resort. That's the only resort we have. And who is that Indra? The wealthiest of all, the master of this whole universe. Indro Vishwasya Rajati. So if we understand this, we'll take the guidance of that, and you know it is everywhere. We need not go in search of it. We just try to equip ourselves, to qualify ourselves, to deserve the experience of Ananda, experience of bliss, experience of peace. So what is necessary from our point of view to do, we concentrate on that rather than roaming here and there in search of it. Which is avoidable and unnecessary and meaningless. To gain knowledge of the world, traveling is okay. But pilgrimage is meaningless. There's a lot of difference between traveling and pilgrimage. Traveling is okay. I see places, I go places, see what are the peculiarities in that place and how God has created different things in different parts of the world. Excellent. Traveling is fine. But if it is converted into pilgrimage and if you are going in search of God, that's foolish. It's already with you. You are already in it. It's already in you. Why go in search of it? Indro Vishwasya Rajat. It's there everywhere. And there's a driving force behind everything. This is Yajurveda 36.8. 36.8. Now this is also another beautiful thing what Shanno Astu. Shanno Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade. Shamno Astu Dvipade Sham Chatushpade. 36.8. Shanno Astu Dvipade Chatushpade. We all pray for our welfare, that's fine. But here this mantra says, we pray for the welfare of not only we, but all creatures. Dvipade is human beings, bipedal. Chatushpade is all other than bipeds, all other creatures. We pray for the well-being of all Dvipade and Chatushpade. No creature is left. I love every creature. Every creature has its own role to play in the universe. I don't separate myself from it and pray for my good. My good is linked with the good of all creatures. That's the broad idea what you get in the Vedas. All inclusive. No discrimination. We love every creature. When I say I love every creature and I pray for the welfare of every creature, it's very clear that I don't have enmity against anybody. Can I create a better world without this thought? No. What is happening we are seeing. In one corner or the other, war is continuously going on in the world. They are not friendly. They cannot coexist. There is no fellowship. There is no friendship. And this mantra reminds us, feel for the good of, pray for the good of, work for the good of all creatures without any exception. This goes in tune with another Veda mantra. It says, Vittasya Chakshusha Sarvani Bhutani Samikshi. Sarvani Bhutani, all creatures. Dvipade Chatushpade, the meaning of it in other words. Mitrasya Chakshusha Samikshamai. We shall look at them, we shall live with them with a friendly attitude, a friendly nature. Ultimately, it is friendship which saves us. Ultimately, it is friendship which gives us a better place to live. No enmity. Respect the purpose of life of everyone. I want my life to be respected. I want my span of life undisturbed. Fine, give it for other creatures also. Why not? Whatever you expect, whatever you want, you will get it only when you give it. You cannot claim it as your right. Then everybody can claim. Why not give to them? So this is loving every creature. So at the very outset, the process of or the style of living with non-vegetarianism will get cleared. It's not there. I'm not looking at the welfare of that animal. I'm butchering it and filling my belly. That's not humane. Then what I should do for my belly? Yes, lot of things are given. You are given plants, you are given vegetations, you are given lot of produce from the farm and agriculture. You have got all of that. You cannot take it. Why butcher an animal? It also has got an equal right to live as you have. It also wants to live. It doesn't just come and stand before you and request for butchering it. Will it? Never. Forcibly you have to tie it down and kill it. That's inhuman. When you are so cruel, you cannot expect mercy from others. You are cruel, and the return what you get for your cruelty is cruelty. Don't cry. But if you want a pious and beautiful, wonderful life, you have to be merciful, kind-hearted, friendly with all other creatures, not only human beings. Shamnaha Vipade Chatushpade. That's what it is. Sham means let it be favorable, let it be wonderful, let it be pleasing. Naha for all our Vipade Chatushpade. I consider all Vipade as my own kith and kin. I also consider all my Chatushpade as my own. I see my reflection in all other creatures. So I am able to see my reflection in all other lives. That is humane. The other word for it is compassion. Compassion is a special feature of human beings. Other than human beings, other animals cannot visualize what compassion is, because they are just guided by their basic instincts. Nidrahara bhayamaithana, over. They lead an instinctive life. But compassion is a higher dimension and is a different thing, which can be experienced, visualized, understood, realized by only human beings. If I don't understand compassion, I am unfit to be called as a human being. Maybe my form is human, but by form we don't become human beings, but by nature we become. And what is that nature? Compassion. Compassion is love for all creatures, bipeds and quadrupeds. Vipade Chatushpade. Quadruped means all other. Every creature has got a role to play in nature. Even a bacteria, even a virus, they got their own place. Identify it, recognize it. If that bacteria or virus or anything is not favorable to you, comfortable to you, you avoid it. That's fine. But killing mercilessly is not allowed, because they also have got a right to live. You can repel. You can be away from them. That's fine. You can create an environment in such a way that you are not harmed by them. That's excellent. That is to save yourself. But you are not waging war against any creature, whatever it is. And this is instinctively followed by other creatures. So just for example, say lions. Lions, they live in the forest and they mark their own boundary, and within that boundary they live. They never trespass that boundary. When we human beings encroach the forest, which is really its territory, I encroach. So when I encroach its territory, then they will have no other go than going beyond their limits. And you say, it has come into human habitat and you are troubled. Who is the cause of we encroaching upon its boundary? If we respect each other's boundary, yes, they live happily there, we can live happily. I got such problems. Animals getting into cities and getting into human habitats. Maybe lion, just one example, it could be anything. I got such problems. The animals which are supposed to live in the forest will come into human habitat. Just because we have encroached into its territory. Respecting each one's territory, respecting each one's intention to live, respecting each one's right to live, will create a harmonious society. And this is the beginning for it. Shanno bhava dvipade chatushpade. Let all creatures be happy. Let all creatures be in its own place, be happy, and will not interfere with their lives. Dvipade or chatushpade. It's a harmonious, cooperative living, tolerant living, accommodative living. Shanno astu dvipade sham chatushpade. It is 36.8. Okay. Enough for the day. We'll discuss about it again. Tomorrow is okay.